All right, let's go, man. We out here, man. Let me get my dog in here, man. I'm about to react to this loose cannon and big homie CC situation, man. Big homie CC, this dude is something else, man. I honestly think he has figured out how to use this internet shit very well, man. He's not dumb, you know. Uh, he finds ways to keep his name in algorithm. So he knows what he's doing, but he's also a liar. But being a liar also keeps your name in algorithm. You feel me? Because the internet tends to run with either or the other side. You feel me? So all right. So let me test the audio. I need to make sure the audio on the screen that I'm sharing is actually working. So let's test the audio real quick. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, but becoming CC, he full of shit, man. We gonna break it all down. We're gonna get into all that real quick. But let me see if the audio on this end is working. Let me just play a video real quick. I don't hear nothing. Hold on. Oh,
Short like me. Hey, what you talking? No, he's not. Hey, he's good. Guys, come here, man. No way. What are they?
let's see. All right, boom. Audio is working properly. All right, so boom. We got that. All right, so we're gonna my daughter join me. And we're gonna go up, man. We're gonna take it all the way back, man, from when I was with Cannon on the phone call with big homie CC. And this is gonna shed light a little light on this whole situation, man. And yeah, man. This dude, he's very strategic. He's very smart. He kind of reminds me of Charleston White. Uh, big mouth. Uh, act untouchable. You feel me? Like, because he the police, he know ain't nobody gonna do nothing to him. So, but yeah, let me get that first video ready, man, so y'all can see what I'm talking about. And it's gonna be on Luce. If you guys are not subscribed to Luce Cannon YouTube channel, remember it's Sharice and Luce Cannon. That's where he drops all his content at. And if you guys are not subscribed to Sharice and Luce Cannon, make sure you guys subscribe. Remember, if you are new to the chat as well, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the IBM World channel, man. We're going on our first 2 weeks finally being up and running with the IBM World channel, man. So we are new over here on YouTube. So make sure you guys show some love. All right, let me find this video. I got to go down and find this video from when it first popped off that I know of with big homie CC. So let's go and find this clip real quick. Family exposed Rick Baby. Where is this clip? I gotta find it. Buzz. Or did it get reported? This Cannon Light gets into a fight. Jumpers, Cannon's back. Oh, right here. Okay, I found that video. So I'm gonna take y'all back to where a lot of this first stemmed from. I was part of this phone call with Luce Cannon and big homie CC. So I have direct knowledge of what happened this particular day, which was what, a month ago, well before the whole Pixie event that just occurred a couple days ago when Luce Cannon and Whack and big homie CC, wind up bumping into each other, man. So all right, so let me see waiting on my dog to come on stage real quick, man, so we can react to this shit, man. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in. Like I said, IBM World channel is new. If you guys have not subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe, like, and share, man. Let's go. And we about to react to this loose cannon big homie cop dude, man. He the police. I've openly heard this dude admit he's the police. So and we're gonna play all that right now, man. So and if you guys check the thumbnail out to the video, those are screenshots of the text messages that he was sending to my phone, asking us to leave him alone and shit like that. He gonna sue us, shit like that, man. So like big homie CC, he know how to play this internet game. If you hear him in a lot of his audio and what he's been saying so far, he keeps saying, "Oh, I hate the internet shit. This internet shit is tricky," but he actually playing this internet shit and he's playing it very well. You feel me? So, but I'm just waiting for the homie to hop up in here real quick. I asked him if he wanted to slide through and react with me, man. So just waiting on Slim to pop up and we're gonna get it rolling. Let me check my DM, make sure he ain't DM me. Oh yeah, grab my earphones. Okay. Boom. Yeah, man. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to Loose Cannon channel as well, which is going to be Sharice and Loose Cannon. Make sure you guys subscribe to the homie, man, and make sure you guys subscribe to the IBM World channel. Remember, this channel is ran through IBM members, which you all know the head of IBM is Loose Cannon. So supporting Loose Cannon is supporting them here as well, man. We are all IBM, man. So, but yeah, we about to get to it. Just waiting on the homie Slim. I'm waiting on him to get backstage, man. But yeah, it's crazy how all this is playing out, man. And the big homie CC is just lying. He's a liar. I mean, dealing with Cannon and bumping into Cannon, I think I would lie too. You feel me? I think I would lie my way out of everything. People don't understand, man. Like the internet love to troll Cannon and they like to talk shit, but Cannon gonna go, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so we're gonna get to all this, man. He got all the big homie CC stuff up here. But yeah, dude is he the police for sure, for sure. For sure, man. We definitely gonna hit on all that. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Let me see if the homie DM me. He said he grabbing his headphones, so just waiting on him to pull up, and then we gonna run that shit. Let me see if Velvet. I just like to have Velvet around and sit and chill, man, and so she can just watch how this YouTube shit work. Let me see if she's still alive. Mm. Come on, Slim. You all right, brother? The homie said he taking this motherfucking time. I don't blame you, bro. Following. Let me see if IBM Savannah is still all right. Yeah, she's still doing her shit, so I'm gonna let her know. I'm gonna drop her the link. All right, so boom, Gmail, copy. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, where's Slim at? Slim, where this man at, man? I don't see him backstage yet, so. Oh, he writing me right now. Call me. All right, let me see. Where's Slim number at, man? I gotta find it. Hold on. I don't save numbers in my phone, man, so I'll be having to go through and like remember shit. Right here, boom.
Hey,
Yo, what it do?
I'm trying to like the link you sent me. It just like had me sign up, but I can't find your thing. It say add a destination, connect social account for live streaming. So
Um,
I hate it.
well, usually you just hit Enter Studio. You just create a name and hit Enter Studio.
It didn't let me do this shit. Just all other shit.
Here, I'm gonna send it through the text. Let me see if it's something different. Here, I just sent it to your text.
Let me try it.
I mean, I can't wait to when you get up in here, and I want. It's crazy because Big Homie CC he came up in my comments today, and you know, of course, you got cats trying to defend him, man, and I can't wait to talk about some of this shit that I be seeing with these cats on the internet, man. So, all right, I just sent it to you. Yeah. So don't put your real name put on your screen name. Just put your hood name.
I don't know what it show.
You said what?
I don't know what it show.
What
I
do you
don't know
mean?
what I'm known as.
So when you click on the link, right?
Oh, it say display name.
Yeah, display name. That's the name that's going to show up on the stream. So don't put your real name. So and you want to, of course, allow your access to your camera and mic. And then display name, you put your and then hit, and when you're done with that, hit Enter Studio, and then I'm gonna pull you on stage.
Find my earphones too. I think I left my work, but that'll be good.
Right. Yeah. So
All
when I see
right.
you backstage, I'm gonna pull you up. Okay. Mm, mm, mm. All right, there you go, right there. Yo, can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me or not. Yo, can you hear me? Drip. I don't know if you can hear me. Drip, can you hear me? Yo, Drip. Yeah, I don't hear you. If you can hear me, I can't hear you. Did you allow access to your microphone and your camera? Like when you first click that link, it should be an option that says allow access to your mic and your camera, which will allow you to use your mic through your phone and your camera as well. see something real quick. But my kid's so loud in their room, it ain't even funny, man. Funny, man. Where my StreamYard go, bro? All right, there we go. All right, boom. Like that. Yo, can you hear me now?
Yup, can you hear me?
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Alright,
Well,
we in this thing.
you gotta give access to like your microphone and shit. But yeah, man, appreciate you pulling up, man. We about to react to Loose Cannon and Big Homie CC, man. The situation that's going on with them. I don't know if you tuned in. What's going on? Have you?
I mean, I've been lightly tuned in, bro. You know, catching a little bit from both sides. So,
Right.
let's see the footage and we shall react, huh? The
All
content.
right. So yeah. So I'm gonna take it back to where uh there was a phone call with Big Homie CC that I was a part of with Loose Cannon, and I'm gonna bring y'all back to that point, which literally leads up to kind of what's going on, what we just
So
seen in the last couple of days.
before you play
Right.
that content, really, is that the same phone call with 600 on the line as well, or is that a different
No,
phone
so
call?
no, this is okay. So this is about a month and a half ago. The
Okay.
call with 600 was like yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So a lot of this is stemming from um, what I'm about to play you. Okay, so one thing I do know, and I know 100% for sure, is Big Homie CC's a liar. What Big Homie CC don't know is the day that we were on a phone call with him. He everything that he was texting, he thought he was texting to Canon number, and he was actually texting it to me. So I
That's
have
crazy work,
that's why I said if you look at my thumbnail, those are some of the screenshots from the things he was texting me, thinking he was talking to Canon. So, like I said, I have proof of who this guy is. You know what I mean? And I feel like Big Homie CC has figured out how to play the internet. When you're smart, then you know how the internet works. Uh, you can be 100% imposter, and on the internet you can have this community and certain people believe you this big tough guy, you're this person, you're that person, you feel me? He's one of those dudes that know how this shit work. He can fabricate shit, and he has a community of people that's going to roll with the narrative of what he says and what happened from his point of view, you feel me? And then you're going to have the people who going to roll with what Ken say. At the end of the day, it keeps everything in algorithm. So that's why I said Big Homie CC is just smart enough to know how this shit work. But as far as how he gets down and what has transpired, he's a liar, and that's 100% proof. You see what I'm saying? So
before you run that beautiful bean footage, I just would like
right,
to say that I agree with you
right,
because Big Homie CC and a plethora of other people out there on the internet, I definitely were, how could you say, like, not a fan, but like, they get on the internet, do an interview, I'll support, like, comment,
right,
little things like that. And then when
right.
you see the situation, not 360, but do a 180 because a 360 puts you back where you started,
Where you started from, right? I always
So
tell
when
people
you
say 180, right?
so when you do the 180, you see the situation do a 180, it's kind of like, damn, man, I thought you were this and you turn out to be that. And not just him, a plethora of other people, you know.
Right, correct. But yeah, so I'm gonna take it back to where a lot of this stemmed from. And it stemmed from a day where we were on the what I'm about to play is something that Kenan dropped on his YouTube channel, and he actually put part of the audio of the phone call me, him, and uh Big Homie CC was part of. All right, so we're gonna run this
For
content real
sure,
quick,
for sure.
and we're gonna let y'all hear it for yourself. All right, so if I'm not mistaken, this is the video Luce dropped about a month and a half ago. All right, so let me mute it.
Listen, sugar plum, marshmallow. You gotta stop, sweetie. Big homie CC, we was cool. I wasn't trying to expose you, but you know about me. You gotta stop with all these theatrics and talking about people and stuff like that. Okay, that's cool. Back it up. Whatever you do, that's what you do. But leave me out of it because I'm gonna come and get you. I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna hunt you down. I'm gonna pull up every time. You know that.
Now let me stop it right there, and I'm gonna make this real clear. I really, really know loose cannon. And, like I said, the internet has a thing of spinning narratives on people and who they are, and looking at certain situations and saying, "Well, you're not this person, you're that person." He's 100% accurate on when he say he gonna pull up. I can 100% vouch for that. All right, let's go.
Facts. I
You know
second
that.
that emotion.
All right.
We. This is not the first occasion. It's several. And you know I'm like that. And you was. I ain't gonna tell the people. And you. I don't want to hear like, bro. I'm gonna get you. Sweet stuff. Buttercup. Stop. It is what it is. Stop, sweetie. You've been exposed. Sweetie! Sweetie!
All right, boom. It went to an ad, but I'm gonna fix
Jellyfish
it real
lighting is a
quick.
color-changing outdoor lighting system.
I said, and Big Homie CC said that
All right, so boom. This right here is the phone call that I was part of. I'm on the phone, but I don't say anything to the nigga. And
all right.
I didn't want him to hang up because he knew other people were on the phone. Okay. Um he in this phone call, he talks about a lot. I'm gonna let you guys hear for yourself. I don't want to expose too much, but just listen to this phone call.
I asked for a Dogface number and wanted to talk to Dogface. I said, cuz lied to you. That's all I said, bro. Because that nigga Dogface kept saying that I knew him and I wanted to get at him. And Big Homie CC said, I said, bro, I said, cuz must have lied to you then because that didn't happen. Big Homie CC told me that you wanted to talk to us. Dead homies. That's not a lie. I don't lie. Okay, so yeah, so that's the only thing.
He said he don't lie. In fact, he does lie. He's a big liar. But let's run the content.
That was said. So if a nigga said that, I said that. And the guys can come over there and link with y'all.
Okay, now if you hear what Big Homie just CC just said, he said me and the guys come over there and link with y'all. Now pay
Right.
close attention to what this man is about to tell Cannon. Okay. I'm on the phone the whole time. Play close attention. Just listen to it.
All right, I'm 18
Here,
minutes.
I'll rewind it a little bit.
If a nigga said that, I said that. And the guys can come over there and link with y'all. All right, I'm 18 minutes from the address. It's technically talking about you just was on the phone with Adam and Adam thank you for what? Because
All right. So when Cannon said I'm 18 minutes for that from the address, at that time, he sent what he thought was Cannon number address, which it was my number he sent it to. Okay. And he told Cannon to pull up. Okay. He said he gonna be at this address. He said it was mark my words, I'll pull it up in my phone right now. He said that it was hold on, I'm gonna tell you exactly what he said. Hold on.
that's that spot Luce pulled up on the boy too, and Luce was like,
Yep.
"You're not even here."
Right. No, no, he was. He ran into the building. So hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you exactly what he said that building was. I gotta find it. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull it up for y'all. You're welcome. Hold on. I got so many people that text me. Just give me a second, y'all. And I'm gonna tell you exactly what he said that building was. Biggie, yeah.
But that's the drop you talking about, right? Really, like when Luce made that video in that parking lot.
Correct. Which
Okay.
he said that it was he said it was a studio. Hold on, I'm gonna give it to y'all right now. Oh, right here. Boom, I got his text right here. All right, so that building was supposed to be, did he say it on a phone call or did he say it in the text? Hold on. I don't think he said it in text. I think he says it in the phone call because I don't see the name of it in his text messages. Let me make sure. But I have the address to the place he said it was. All right, so maybe he said it in a phone call, but I do definitely have the address in my phone. So let's continue to listen, but and I'll explain to you what that address was.
Want me to come on to his show on Wednesday and bash Adam. Why would he do that? They got a whole the UK content creators are attacking the American content creators because of stuff because of the shit that he doing. Got a whole what do? I just showed Luce. I don't want no parts, brother. Just leave me be. I'ma leave y'all be. I don't even mess with you, bro. That's what you're not understanding. I don't know where the fuck this shit coming from. Because I'm gonna send you the video of the saying that. So you, I'm gonna okay.
All right, so that part right there, he kept saying there was a nigga that was saying that him and Wack, that Luce and Wack was talking shit about him, and they was involved with some, should I say, transgender men. And when he texted me, he said the dude name was, I'm reading it right now. Hold on. When he texted me, like I said, he he's texting Cannon, but he was actually texting me. He said the dude
So
name that told him this about Wack and Luce being involved with so-called transgenders was this dude. He said the nigga Ralph told on y'all. Yo, homie ain't gonna never link up. So according to Big Homie CC, this dude named Ralph told him that Loose Cannon and Wack deal with transgenders, which is absolutely 100% false. Okay. He even sent the link to the actual YouTube channel of this dude Ralph and whoever else he deals with. Now, when you click on this link, it's pure clout chase. It's all dudes that understand that whenever you talk about Whack 100 or Loose Cannon, they know where it goes from there. Okay. Um, Loose Cannon has never dealt with or spoke to a guy named Ralph a day in his life. Okay, so let's run this content. Let's go.
Send me the video, but what I'm trying to tell you is, CC, I'm not gonna be on the phone with a gay nigga. What am I gonna be on the phone with a gay nigga talking to him about?
Right. So if you listen to what Luce just said, right, that's the dude Ralph. Okay, that's the name he sent me. He said it's a nigga named Ralph. You know, Big Homie CC tried to make it seem like he lied again that Ralph is the one that said this, which Cannon has never spoke to this dude or even knew of this dude. Big Homie CC sends me a link. Okay. I don't want to. Okay, cool. His number's not showing, but I don't know if y'all can see this in the camera, but there's a link to a YouTube that he sent me right there. And that YouTube channel is where the dude Ralph is part of whatever little thing he got going on YouTube. And Canada has never heard of this dude, never seen this dude, never spoke to this dude. You feel me? So, all right, let's keep
hey,
reading.
real quick before you go, so is that the little info CC was saying something about Whack and something about a big rig? Is that supposed to be that same person?
No, no. So I've never, it's crazy because thank God you hit on that. I've never heard anything about that until I heard the audio with 600, which was the call you were talking about 10 minutes ago. I have never heard anything about somebody saying anything about Whack effed him over with the 18 wheeler. That was the first time I heard that. And I'm telling you guys, like I be on phone calls with all these dudes, man, with big names, huge names, and uh there's nothing fabricated this way. You feel me? If certain shit was said, certain shit was done, we real niggas at the end of the day. It's nothing to lay out on the table. But I've never heard anything like that until he said it on the phone call. That was the first time anybody has ever heard anything like that. All right, so boom, like I said, all that's gonna come into play as we go through this shit. All right, let's go.
It's not the nigga brought a nigga on his show who be on Wax show. I don't know what they do in Clubhouse. Nigga, I'm not.
Right. So yeah, if you listen to what he said the dude Ralph bought somebody on his YouTube channel that came from Wax uh platform. Now, what does that have to do with Loose Cannon? You see what I'm saying? Whatever Wack do, whatever Wack do. Why are you insinuating that this dude Ralph and what he said has anything to do with Loose Cannon if you're sitting here saying, hey, Ralph brought this dude over that said this to his channel and he came from Wax channel? That has nothing to
Right,
do
I
with us.
agree.
You feel me? So at that point, you're painting a narrative because Wack deals with Luce that he must be involved in whatever Wack got going on. Luce has made it clear. Wack does what he does. I do what I do. Wack deal with people I don't like. I deal with people Wack don't like. I don't control Wack. Wack don't control me. This has been said. It has been laid out. But this is the internet. People will look at anything that you're doing and they will run their own narrative on it. Do you know how many times I've been told Wack 100 is your boss? Because they look at my affiliation with Canon, they look at Canon affiliation with Wack. Wack controls everything in their eyes, so your boss must be Wack. Trust me, I deal with it all the time. And in fact, Wack don't control Luce. Wack don't control me. He don't control anybody from IBM. Do we deal with him? Do we speak to him? Yes, we absolutely do. Wack is the homie, but Wack does not control anything that IBM does. Facts. All right, so let's run the content.
I'm not from. I don't do Clubhouse, bro. And I just told you I'm not going to involve you in none of this. Why you not here? So, yeah, I do hear. Hello? Hello? Yeah, what I'm saying is like, I offered y'all to come on the meet this episode, but that's a big ass check, bro. And y'all said, fuck that. Who said that? Wax. Who said that? No, Wax says, send that to Luce. Wax? Right or wrong? He said, wait. Wax said to send the information to you. You never sent me an email. Bro, you never asked for an email. I thought you was y'all. Look what I'm saying, bro. I love you, bro. But, bro. So, what are you talking about, CC? If you never said. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Listen, if you never asked for an email, how would I know what email or what to send to you? Bro, y'all be recording calls playing internet games, bro. I'm telling you, I haven't recorded a phone call a day in my life, bro. Why you keep saying that?
All right, so now I want to stop it right there. And people, they look in and they say, hey, you guys record phone calls. That's police shit. I agree. I 100% agree with that. In ways I don't agree with it, and I'll explain to you why. Recording a phone call, if it's not leading a motherfucker to a jail cell, it's not police shit. Now, one thing I can say, right? Luce and Wack 100 has never recorded a phone call a day in their life. There's always just one person that's on the phone or two or three other people on the phone that the other person don't know about that's actually recording the phone call. Now, mind you,
My
you
fault,
said what?
really.
Go
I
ahead.
just wanted to say this real quick. I agree with you about the phone call situation, but
Right,
in this time in era it seems that we in, a person to get on the phone and say A B C D E to you and get on the internet and say
right,
E F G H. So when a
right,
person tends to show that they flip flop or they're not credible, they don't stand
right,
on their word. I
right,
mean, I kind of hate to say it, but sometimes some people might need to be, so that when they flop, you be like, no, that's not what you said, or that's not how that went. In a lot of
right,
cases with Loose, Whack, and others, people jump on the internet and play this big bad wolf role, And then, behind closed doors, they be smutting them and talking bad and speaking negative and things like that. So in some cases,
Absolutely.
it is what it is, and it may be needed from time to time.
All right, so this is my perspective as far as recording phone calls. Now, mind you, um, we only can catch so much. As we were on the phone with BCC, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm the one that recorded this phone call. Okay, the audio that you're hearing is from my end. If you listen to the background, you can hear my loud ass kids. Okay, um, the reason why I started, nobody went into this phone call saying, "Hey, let's record this phone call." What you're hearing, he already had said certain things that prompted me to record the phone call. So all I did was wait for him to start talking about it again. So let me explain something to you guys. If I'm talking to a nigga on the phone who claims to have the credibility of what Big Homie CC says he has, you wouldn't expect to hear the things that I heard. Okay. So if I'm on the phone with this cat and I hear him talking about being the police, I feel like at that point, let me record this nigga saying this because there's real niggas out there that need to know who they dealing with. Big homie CC is tapped in with a lot of stand up dudes. So at that point, I didn't just, hey, let me record this dude. But when I first heard him say something about being the police, that's when I said, you know what? Let me start recording this dude because I want to shed light on who this dude really is. There's motherfucking real niggas out there that really need to know who this dude is. You feel me? So that was the reason why that was done. People feel like recorded phone calls is police shit. But in certain circumstances, if he's on the phone, talking about being a rat or being a police, and I'm able to grab another phone and record what he's saying because he starts talking about it, that should be looked at differently. Nobody went into this phone call with the intentions of recording it from off rip. The recording started happening the first time he mentioned and admitted to being the police. That's when we was like, you know what? Let's get this nigga because he is the police and niggas need to know who he is.
And
That's
you know
basically where
what?
it came from.
My fault, really. And one thing I want to add to that is like sometimes certain people
Right.
you can see them for what they really are.
Right.
And right now, I want to shout out the older homie Whack 100 because a long time ago, before this thing even got started, right?
Right.
When Big Homie CC started making headlines, I listen to Clubhouse all the time, and one of the people on Clubhouse asked the
Right.
gentleman Whack, like, what do you think about this dude, Big Homie CC? And if you know Whack, the big bro
Right.
be in there eating. You could tell he eating something good. He was eating, talking about, oh, man, that nigga the
Hey,
police.
you know what?
Somebody,
Hey, not to mean to cut you off, but I just told Whack like 2, 3 weeks ago on the phone, like every time you on Clubhouse, you eating, nigga.
you
Every
could
time.
you could tell the big bro is smacking,
Yeah,
bro.
he
You
always
could
eating. Right.
tell. I picture Whack on the other end looking like Pops, from
Right.
Friday, getting it in,
Friday. Yep.
Yeah,
Right.
but respect to the big homie. But one of the people on Clubhouse asking like, Whack, what do you think about this dude that's making headlines, Big Homie CC? Nigga White
Right.
said, man, that nigga the police. And somebody asked him, like, why you say he the police? He said, man, what kind of dude comes out speaking about all these people with no
Right.
repercussion? And that was
Right.
a valid point. Like, how do you attack all these famous people and there's no lawsuits for defamation of character and
Right.
this and that? Because if I get on the if I'm a somebody or aspiring to be somebody, and
Correct.
I get out there and speak bad and negative about all these famous people on the internet, those sentiments that I made are going to stick on the internet. So as I become famous and my money, starts getting larger and I gain,
Right.
as the boy would say, I'm getting more increments, whatever, you know, um, at that time, I become a liability to myself because I didn't put
Right.
all this stuff on the internet. Now I got money. Now I could be sued. So the fact that he ain't been sued or has not been sued, excuse me, and have put all these stories out, it seemed like there was something to that police thing, you know. And I'm not
Right.
judging, and I'm not calling him the police, but
So
the activities
you
are.
want to know what's crazy? Is because I think I mentioned something earlier. Now, Big Hump CC, uh, he's involved with like private investigations and shit like that. So part of this video you're about to hear, he says something in the sense of working for somebody, and somebody had the audacity to tell me like, well, he's not the police. When you're a private investigator, you got to deal with these certain type of people. And I'm thinking to myself like, well, if you're working for anything that involves a badge, you are the police. You don't even make sense. You feel me? Like, if I'm a bounty hunter, if I'm a private investigator, if I'm involved in anything that has to do with getting somebody locked up or an incriminating person, you are the police. If you are a security guard at a fucking liquor store, you are the police. Because what do
No,
security
not
guards
Craig
do?
and Day Day. Not Craig
No,
and Day
no,
Day. Really,
no. But
don't
what I'm
do
saying is, what do security guards do? So what I'm saying is, right? Say if
They
you were a
tell.
security guard at CVS, right,
They
and you
tell.
catch somebody stealing $300 worth of shit, and you catch them. What is your next move? What is the whole? What happens after that? You see what I'm saying? You book them, you hold them, and you wait for who to come take them to jail. You are
The,
the police. I don't give a fuck what you, a private investigator, anything involving the law, you are the police. So when that statement was made to me, it was like the internet is really, really fucking going in the brain, bro, and they're blinded to the facts. If you are a private investigator, you are the police. CPS is the police. Like, do y'all not understand this? Anything
I
involving
agree.
the law and shit like that, that you're the police. And you're gonna hear with the rest of this video. Okay, so let's keep it going, man. Let's run the content.
Not what the niggas said, my boy. And y'all got niggas from prison. Y'all got niggas from prison calling. Listen, White Card recorded a call or whatever like that, but what does that have to do with me? Yes, and that's illegal. California's okay. So what
Now, if you hear what he said, right? He's talking on something being illegal. That type of talk is rat talk. Anytime a nigga mind you, right? I'm a blood. You already know where I'm from. Drip. I'm from 004. I'm from hoods.
Facts.
If a nigga ever hopped out on me while I'm at the store, if I'm at, even though the Lucky Club ain't there no more, right? But when the Lucky Club was there, if a nigga pulled up, hopped out, and start recording me, and I got 10 of my homies standing behind me, and I tell a nigga, "Oh, what you doing right now is illegal," they gonna DP me. They
That's a
gonna
fact.
immediately be like, "Blood, you got to fall off and get DP." Like, that's police shit. What do you mean that's illegal? When you got to understand, in this phone call, he's talking about being the police while banging at the same time. If you listen to the video that was just posted 2-3 days ago when they ran into him at the event, he's talking about law enforcement, and right after he says, "I have to report it to law enforcement," he says, "On insane." This shit is mind-boggling to me.
That's a
You
fact.
bang right
And
after talking about being the police.
that event wasn't that like a marijuana event out here in
It
Vegas?
was a Pixie event. And yeah, it was out there in Nevada. It was a Pixie event. But
Oh
it's the simple
yeah.
fact that this guy bangs right after he just talked about law enforcement. So when I
No, he
tell you this
definitely
cat
put that on insane.
right, he did. And in this phone call,
A
you got to
lot.
understand this phone call, there's more to it than what you're going to hear, because how YouTube works, whenever you put in things on YouTube, you have to edit out stuff because of strikes. They'll strike you for certain things. There's a lot of stuff which y'all about to hear that's not even here. I got it. I got the whole thing, bro. I got the whole thing. Because what happened was, you got to understand this. As we're on the phone with this dude, and the first time he mentioned being the police, I told my daughter, I said, "Let me see your phone." So what I did was, I didn't go to memo or none of that. I grabbed her. I just went to her camera and I sat her phone next to mine and I hit the camera. So it's actually a video with audio. Of course, it ain't a video, but that was the quickest way to pick up the audio.
Right.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So I actually got the whole thing. Canon had to take certain parts out because of copyright and strikes they'll give you for putting certain shit on the internet. You feel me? All right, but let's go. Let's run it.
Have to deal with me. I told you I'm not involving you in none of this.
All right, we got a commercial. Let's mute this shit. Hey, ads. All right, boom.
Okay, but you keep group. I told you alone. I'm gonna leave y'all alone. I know that's your man. Why you see? I don't fuck do listen, but you. I don't fuck do I look going through with that shit? You just told me that's your man. So if I'm gonna leave you and your man, but at the same time, you are a guy too. So what is the point of y'all going back and forth over some shit that I have?
All right, so let me pause it. If you got, I'm going to bring you guys up to date on the whole situation with Big Homie CC and Whack. Prior to this phone call, maybe 2 weeks before this phone call, maybe 3 weeks, Whack 100 had, Whack 100 has the 100 show, the exposures, which consist of him, Luce Cannon, 600, and his guy Ghost from the 100 side. They brought Big Homie CC on the exposure show, and Big Homie CC was on there, of course, lying like always, yapping about certain artists that he has been doing business with or being about it, whatever the case may be. And Whack tapped into these dudes, and these dudes said they never even heard of Big CC before. So of course, when that comes to light, Big Homie CC says slick shit. They say slick shit, they bump heads, and it goes from there. Okay, so that's where a lot of the issues with Whack and Big Homie CC come from. All right, so let's go run the content.
I had y'all settle this shit. Yeah, homies, bro. Y'all both got y'all on the phone, and y'all both squashed this shit, and then y'all both was talking about doing business together. So once y'all was doing
So that's why he said squash that shit, because of what happened on Clubhouse. What happened on not Clubhouse, but on the exposures. That's basically what he's talking about in this audio right here.
how would I know anything different? Because I don't go on YouTube and watch shit, bro. I don't know what niggas have on their backlogs, and I'm not talking to a nigga that's homosexual. I'm not gonna be on the phone with Cuz, bro. Right. But the nigga Ralph said I don't know on the live. I don't know Ralph, Cuz. He said things on the live that I only said to y'all on that phone call.
All right, so boom. He's speaking on Ralph. Ralph is the dude that I earlier spoke on, that Cannon has no affiliation with. Cannon don't know who Ralph is. Cannon ain't never seen Ralph. We never even seen this dude, Ralph, until Big Homie CC sent a link to the YouTube channel that Ralph is a part of. Okay. So that's who I was telling you that was in the text message, Ralph. Okay. That's who he's talking about. All right. So boom, run it.
How? I don't know what the fuck Whack talk to or who Whack talk to. I'm gonna get the video. I'm gonna send it to you. But like I said, send it.
Now, mind you, what did I just say? He sent me the link to the video. Now, see, I'm corroborating what he's already saying. I have it in my phone. Once he said that, 2 minutes later, I get a link sent to my phone with the video of what he's saying. Okay. Sorry, let's run the content.
Have nothing to do with me, bro. I don't know. I'm not gonna be on the phone or on a live with a homosexual. Period. As you was on a live with him, I'm telling you that a nigga. The conversation that
Which was a lie. He just said you was on a live with a, when I clicked that link, I watched the whole video. Luce Cannon or Whack was never in that live. This just furthermore proves that Big Homie CC is a liar. Okay. That's why I said pay attention to what Big Homie CC is saying. Okay. I can share the link right now and you can watch the whole thing. Whack or Luce is never in that live. All right, run the content.
that we had, it got to him. There's no way he could have known that. No way. And I got my for the and I'm telling you right now, I have no idea. If y'all leave me alone, I will leave y'all alone. That's what I'm telling you right now. But y'all can't do that though. Who can do it there? Okay, I'm telling you right now. On folks' grave, I'm telling you right now, loco. I'm telling you right now. Leave me be, I'll leave y'all be.
Now, mind you, this guy's putting on folks in them grave, right? Just keep listening to the audio.
Period. That's it. I don't want no parts. I will never get on the internet and argue with niggas, bro. I will not. This niggas calling me. I don't argue. I get busy. crib, bro. Like, bro, I don't know about arguing. I said that. Okay, so I know, but so CC, whatever you and Black have going on, bro. Out of this, blue, bro. I don't know. Listen, I don't know who Black talked to and what he discussed, bro. If he said something, I'm gonna say something to him. The gay nigga just told me right now, yeah, Wack been talking to your mama. He told me that your mama finna sell you out. So, who the fuck? I don't know your mama. I don't know nothing about that. Oh, he just said on the phone with me that you and him. Call that nigga then. Call him. I'm calling right now. I'm about to give you. Call that nigga right now, bro. I never got on the phone with a homosexual a day in my life. Neighborhood crib, bro. Call him.
Right. And that being said, Big Homie CC tends to take what somebody else got going on and say, well, if you're affiliated with this person, you must be doing this as well. And like I said, that's kind of the situation that I get as far as being from IBM. They feel like, well, Luce is involved with Wack, so you must be being controlled by Wack. Gizzy, I see you in the chat, man. I added you to the group chat, man, on Instagram for the IBM. I don't know if you've seen that
So look,
request.
really,
But
I think you
yeah.
just cleared something up for me. I think you just cleared
Right.
something up, right? The whole time the Chicago cats be talking, I don't know what they be saying. I thought they were saying on phone them, FOE, like the number 4 in
No,
slang.
you know,
And
you know what?
he
And
said
no.
on folks.
Now, mind you, they say it both ways. You're absolutely right. I've heard some of them say phonem, and I've heard some say folksnim. So they use two different terms.
Now, is that because
I don't
of
know if it's
like the Midwest dialect and the lazy tongue? Like, you know, when we got family.
I honestly think it's a BD-GD thing. I think BD said a certain way, GD said a certain way. But I definitely heard both. I've definitely heard phonem and I've definitely heard folksnim. Which phonem is actually the meaning of folksnim. Phonem is just a quicker way to say it. Yeah, but I think it's more of a, I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't put my hand on it. But I think it's a GDBD thing. I think
We're gonna have to get us a
wherever you
Chicago
say it.
dude in here to clear that up one
Oh,
day.
we definitely, and it's crazy because I had a Chicago dude that I used to fuck with real tough when I used to stream on a platform called Kick. And you want to know what his stream name was? Take a wild guess. You would never believe it.
Phone them.
Phone them. Dead homies. The nigga day was phone them on Kick, bro. So if I knew, and he really a Chicago, he a real thoroughbred Chicago dude. So I can definitely hit him and clear that up. You know what I mean? So all right, let's run the audio, man. Let's go.
I'm about to call him. Listen close to me though. All right. Yeah, call him. A nigga had me come on his show. It's a nigga, bro. I don't know.
He keeps saying the nigga, right? He keeps talking about this dude Ralph, and Cannon has said multiple times, I don't know this dude Ralph. Okay, like I said, 5 minutes prior to this, he said something about Wack and Cannon joined the show, and when he sent me the link to the show, Wack and Cannon wasn't even brought up, or let alone even join the show. Okay, so let's go.
I don't know who you're talking about. The gay nigga is Don't That Show. Don't That Show. I don't know. He go on the internet every day and slander you and he slander Wack. I went on the show to say, bro, Luce is my man.
Building your custom home is now easier
Of course,
than
an
ever.
ad pops up. I think ads like force you to subscribe, like get a subscription type shit. All right, let's go.
So you don't think he was trying to troll you or what you said? I don't know this guy. I don't know. I never heard of nobody named Ralph. The nigga Ralph said that he is part of Wax Show, man. So if he goes on,
All right, so now, like I said, as he's telling us this, he's texting thinking that the number he's texting to is Canon. Now, I will show you. I don't know if you guys can see it clear or not, but if you look, it says the nigga Ralph told on y'all. Okay, so now y'all know what I'm saying is 100% accurate. Okay, Ralph is somebody that does not know Luce Cannon. Cannon has never met this dude Ralph, never spoke to this dude Ralph. These are furthermore the lies of Big Homie CC. All right, so let's go. Run the audio.
Whack, and then he slanders me. What type of nigga you think he is? Oh, it's two different niggas, bro. You got the Donut, the nigga named Donut, and the nigga named Ralph. The nigga Ralph is the one who repeated. I don't know none of those niggas, bro. But he repeated details. He repeated details on live. I only told y'all, bro. I don't know what. I'm supposed to. I don't know what's going on.
All right, so that being said, right, if you listen to what he said, this dude Ralph has repeated details that I only told y'all. So y'all is like in a way of being plural, means more than one. So for you to come at Cannon as if he's the one that spoke to Ralph is mind-boggling to me, because you're using the word y'all as plural, meaning there's more than one person. So why are you coming at Cannon as if he's the one that spoke to this dude Ralph or had any relationship with this dude Ralph, knowing that there's more than one person when you say y'all? Furthermore into who Big Homie CC is. All right, so let's run audio.
In the middle of this shit, bro. Right, but the nigga Donut and the nigga Ralph is, and I told you, if you and Wack leave me alone, I will leave y'all alone. Okay, y'all honor that? Can y'all honor that or not?
All right, so let me pause that. So as he's saying that, like I said, he actually texts that as well. Okay, so if you look here, you see it? It says, "Leave me alone." He actually texts that more than one time. He texted like 6 times. Okay, so let's run audio.
Yeah, I don't have nothing to do with you. I can't say what Wack gonna do. I can tell you what I could do, but I can't control another man. I don't know what's going on. Nigga, I'm confused on even having this conversation. Like I said though, bro, whoever go back on the internet playing with my name gonna have to come see me in court.
Boom. Now, that was the first
Not in
time
court.
in this clip y'all heard him speak on the police shit. Now, remember I spoke on nobody came into this phone call with intentions of recording this phone call. Do you want to know what prompted me to say, hey, let me record this phone call? Because what he just said, he already had said that in the beginning of the phone call. I'm taking niggas to court if they touch me. That's what he said in the beginning. Of course, I don't get that recorded because he says it, and it prompts me to say, well, let me start recording that this nigga's the police. So what prompted me to start recording this phone call is because the simple fact that this nigga said, if niggas do anything to me, I'm taking y'all to court and I'm suing y'all. Okay. All right. So let's listen to the audio.
I'm leaving it at that, bro. Folks grave on Instagram. Okay,
Now, here we go. Folks grave, insane. Right after he just talked about taking a nigga to court. Let's be real. Let come on now. Drip. How you feel, bro? Like, no, honestly, how do you feel about a nigga who just said, I'm gonna take a nigga to court and just absolutely banged after that? How do you feel about that, bro?
I mean, I don't even think that goes in the same sentence. I
Right.
don't know how you formulate putting something on the set and phone them or folks in them respectfully, no disrespect, because that's something we haven't figured out. But on
Right.
the guys, as they say, and then talk about suing, that's something a lot of these rappers and so-called street people have been ridiculed for, because
Right.
you and I are close in age. We grew up watching things on the internet, and we see these guys that we idolized or thought, excuse me, were
Right.
one way. Next thing you know, they in court, trying to get a little bag or suing, over something so minute, just to try to get a dollar, not knowing that dollar that they may or may not gain, for the most
Right.
part, they don't get it. It destroys the credibility.
Right. But yeah, I mean, like I said, for someone to even mention anything that has to do with law enforcement and then decides to put it on his neighborhood right after, just shows you that they're not really, really out there like that. There's no way, um, I would insinuate anything that has to do with the police and then bang right after. It doesn't make sense. All right, so run the content. Let's go.
What street nigga talk about suing on Crick Street? Like,
Now he said it right. Now look, Cannon said it. What street nigga talks about suing? I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. Whenever you have to fill out a report on a nigga to get something out of it, whether a motherfucker going to jail, whether to get some money, whatever the case may be, and you are a street so-called gang member, that is called being a rat. You're telling, okay? You're giving a statement, period. And like I said, this man just said, I'm sue this, sue that, and then banged right after. But let's go, run the audio.
niggas lie on me all day, slander me all day. I don't talk about, I'm about to cease and desist and sue niggas. I'm not a street nigga. I'm gonna be in church on Sunday, and on Wednesday I'm gonna be at TDJ's church speaking. On Thursday I'm gonna be at the Vatican speaking. At the Catholic Church.
Listen closely, y'all.
I'm not no street nigga, bro. Okay, so
what did he say? Did you hear what he just said, Drip? Or do I gotta rewind it? Drip. I don't know. Drip went incognito. I want y'all to hear it again though. So let's rewind this a little bit, and I'm gonna play it.
All day, slander me all day. I don't talk about, I'm about to cease and desist and sue niggas. I'm not a street nigga. I'm gonna be in church.
Boom. Drip, are you here? I don't think you're here, but whoever's here in the chat, the man just said he's not a street nigga. He gonna be in church. Y'all hear this, right? I want to explain something to y'all. Stop believing everything you see on the internet. Trust me, a lot of this shit that you see on the internet is 100% fabricated. It is definitely 100% fabricated. Okay, so let me run this back one more time, and I want y'all to hear the guy that everybody's saying in my comments. Big homie CC is really with the business. He's this, he's that. This is the dude we just heard talk about suing somebody, and I want y'all to listen closely one more time.
Talk about suing on Crick Street. Like, no street niggas talk about suing niggas, bro. Niggas lie on me all day, slander me all day. I don't talk about, I'm about to cease and desist and sue niggas. I'm not a street nigga. I'm gonna be in church on Sunday, and on Wednesday.
And there it is. I'm not a street nigga. I'm gonna be in church on Sunday. So all y'all big CC fans out there that's in the comments, that's defending this cat, of course, we know how the internet work. Whenever you build a community, your community is going to ride with you wrong or right. They're like your family. But y'all heard it yourself. I'm not no street nigga. I be in church on Sundays. Run the audio.
On Wednesday, I'm going to be at TDJ's church speaking. On Thursday, I'm going to be at the Vatican speaking. At the Catholic Church in the city I'm in. I'm not no street nigga, bro. Okay, so
I'm not no street nigga, bro. Y'all heard it, right? Run the audio.
Okay, that's cool. So leave it like that, dude. And CC, I tell Wack you in the street nigga, and I'm not one of the church.
And he confirmed it for the third time. He said, Wack, Luce said, I'm gonna tell Wack that you ain't no street nigga. And he confirmed it for the third time. I'm not a street nigga. Okay, listen to it, man. All y'all big CC fans out there, pay attention to the person y'all supporting when y'all be like, hey, he really with the shit. He from this, he from that. He's an imposter. Run audio.
I work with law enforcement every day. Bro, I'm not about to be on the phone talking to you about some police shit. Y'all the ones recording my phone calls, some police shit.
Yo, Drip, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
This whole time I was talking, I didn't know you left the stage. My fault, bro.
That motherfucker rusty.
Yeah, I don't know if you've been listening, but we're on the part where he admitted to not being a street
Not
nigga.
being a street guy. Yes, sir.
He said street niggas do. Like, let's put that on the screen. Black Wolf says street niggas do sue for show. So let me explain something to you. If you sue, you're not a street nigga. I'm telling you right now, I've been around myself, and a whole lot of real thoroughbred street niggas. Anything that has to do with the law, we are disgusted by it. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to deal with it. We don't want nothing to do with it. So let's remove the term street niggas do sue. That's false. If you think a street nigga is suing, that's not a street nigga. That's a rat. Run the audio.
I didn't record your fucking phone call, nigga. You stop saying I record. I never record nobody. I don't know how.
Now, right. What did I say to you guys earlier? Cannon and Whack don't record nobody phone calls. So when y'all hear them on audio and people be like, oh, y'all recorded the phone call, it's not them recording the phone call. It's somebody else that's recording it. He's actually speaking facts. Whack and Luce Cannon do not record phone calls. It's somebody else on the phone with them that's recording the phone call. Run it back.
Know how. I showed you nothing but love and respect, my boy. Okay, so what are you talking about? I recorded your phone call. I don't know what you're talking about. Put it on Chris. I went anywhere and disrespected you. I didn't say that. So what you were talking about? Okay, so put that on GD. I disrespected you. You definitely did. I'll tell you why. How? Because I said that you if the nigga Dogface said that you called, that you lied about it. The nigga dog, I called the nigga dog. Nah, see? And I know y'all recorded this.
Thank you.
I just got off the phone. How the fuck
Yeah, I'm live.
recording, bro? I'm on the car speaker, bro. I'm not recording you. The nigga Dogface told me
Now, if y'all listen to the audio, right? At this time, if y'all were here previous about 20 minutes ago, he at this time, Big Homie CC had sent a address to Cannon, which he thought was Cannon's number, but he actually sent the address to me. So when he sent it to me, of course, I copy and paste it. I send it to Cannon. Once again, I don't give a fuck how many niggas out there hate Luce Cannon. Dead homies. Luce Cannon is gonna pull up every motherfucking time y'all drop a addy. I'm letting you know personally. Do not give Luce Cannon your address if he's nearby.
No, that's
my
a
kids.
fact.
I can
tell me
stand
all
on
the
it, nigga,
time.
as a nigga, dead homies, nigga, on 004 Husband Gangsters, nigga, on the gang, nigga. If you give Luce Cannon an address and he can get to you within the next 10 to 45 minutes, Cannon is gonna pull up. Okay, so if you listen, he's on his way, and you're gonna hear in the audio, he's gonna keep counting down. I don't know if he put it in here, but in the whole audio, he kept counting down like I'm 11 minutes away, I'm 10 minutes away, I'm 8 minutes away. Run the audio. Let's go.
That nigga recorded me and Whack the conversation. Did he tell you that?
Do you really want to spend the rest of your life watching ads? Guys,
Of course,
just
we got to add
download
again. Let's mute that until it's over with. All right, boom.
Him into it right now. Oh, he recorded me and Whack, bro. I'm going to Detroit in 2 days to go see him face to face over this. Y'all not gonna fuck out face to face, bro. Huh? Y'all not gonna link up with me face to face, bro. I asked y'all who you said link up with you.
Now, mind you, y'all just heard what Big Homie CC said, right? He said suing don't involve the law at all. Come on, Black Wolf. Hold on. Suing don't involve the law at all. Black Wolf.
Suing definitely
Wait a
involves
minute.
the law.
Where in the fuck do you have to go to settle out suing somebody? A courtroom, right? That's the law. Through and through. I want y'all to listen, and I'm not trying to disrespect you, Black Wolf, but I want you to understand that whenever you sue somebody, you have to go through law enforcement to sue somebody. Okay, that's a form of telling. Now, it might be different to you. I don't know if you're a gang member. When you're a gang member, it's different. If you're not a gang member, you're absolutely right. If you're not part of a gang. But I'm telling you right now, if I was in this set right now, and I sat around 10, 20 of my homies and said, yeah, I'm suing Whoop from Crip, I'm out of there, bro. I'm getting DP'd, I'm getting put off the set, and I'm probably gonna get knocked down. That's how it works when it comes to this gaming and shit. It's politics. There's rules to this shit. If you're not a gang
That's a
member,
fact.
what you're saying is absolutely right. But if you are a gang member, you are absolutely wrong. I cannot believe a bunch of grown ass black men are acting like such children. Don't these guys have families? All right. So let me shed some light on that. So serious. Whenever you gang bang, it's a lifestyle. It's a culture. Whenever you gang bang, you're putting all that at risk. There's no rules when it comes to it. When you decide to join a gang, if you understand how gangs work, you're putting anything that associate with you at risk. Kids, girlfriends, family, etc. So when you decide to say, "Hey, put me on da 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 blase," you understand at that point that anything you associate with can be taken away from you in the blink of an eye. That's gang banging. It's a culture, it's a lifestyle. That's just what it is. That's shit that you have to deal with whenever you decide to join a gang and whatever you decide to associate yourself with and whatever you do with your life. If I got knocked down tomorrow because I'm a gang member and everything that I got going for myself, that's what comes with the territory of being part of a gang. Period. I can't sit here and make any excuses for it. That's just what it is. It's a lifestyle. We live it. We love it. We shit, breathe, and piss it out. That's gang banging. All right. So let's run the audio. Go crazy.
With you, y'all is not gonna link up with face to face again. I respect them. Wait. Hold on. You saying, well, I won't link up with you. Big homie six. That's what you saying? I'm not. I know you pop out. Oh yeah. Okay. So you tell everybody who's coming.
All right. So let me pop that up. He said, I'm a straight nigga. I sued my job. I ain't talked to no police, only the lawyer. So Black Wolf, let me ask you this question. Did you have to go through a courtroom to settle out your lawsuit? All right. So, all right. You know what? You're absolutely right. A gang member. So now I see where you're headed. Now let me take something back. A gang member suing another gang member is different from a gang member who has a job, who's making money, and the owner or the CEO of the business decides to do something that's not appropriate to his employee. That's a little different. A gang member suing a gang member is definitely a rat. Okay. No, you don't have to go to court to settle out. Right. So, no, you're right. You know what? I take that back. I agree with what you're saying, Black Wolf. Now I know what you're saying. All I'm saying is if I'm blood, you blood, or I'm Crip, you Crip, or I'm blood, you Crip, whatever, and I sue another gang member, kind of like what 40 Glock did, you're a rat. Now, if I'm a blood and
40 Glock can
working a
never
9 to
live that down.
right, and if you see that was his downfall. But if I'm a blood and I'm working a 9 to 5 to survive, and I'm doing everything my job description tells me to do, and my boss decides to come hit me upside the head with a hammer, dead homies, I'm suing him. He's not a gang member. That's just what it is. Now, if I'm on my job and I'm a blood and there's a nigga on the job that's a Crip and I'm feuding with this nigga and he hit me upside the head with a hammer and I sue, I'm a rat. This is my enemy. I'm not supposed to sue. I'm supposed to get at him the way he got at me. So yeah, you're in a lot of ways you're right. So I can't take that from you, Black Wolf. Only the lawyer go to court. Right. So no, I can't take that from you. You're absolutely right in your perspective. I'm not going to take that from you, Black Wolf. All right, so let's go. Run audio.
I'm outside. So.
Let me stop it one more time. You want to know what's crazy? I'm glad you in the chat. If you go watch, there was an episode on No Jumper. Extra said the same exact thing I just said. If you are a gang member and you would sue another gang member, you are not a gang member. Your credibility is shot. You are no longer super whoever you are. Gang members don't sue other gang members. If you're a gang member and you sue the CEO because he decided to hit you upside the head with a hammer because you didn't fucking put the box together correctly, different story. But if you're a gang member and you sue another gang member that you're beefing with because he harms you, you're not a gang member. Remember, 40 Glock was the nigga running around doing all the gangster shit, running up on niggas at video shoots, doing all this, doing all that. But when Game and them caught him at a party, they beat the brakes off his ass. What did he do? He sued. At that point, you are a rat. You're no longer who you say you are. So,
And
like I said,
he'll never be
like
able to
with
live
your
it
wife,
down.
you're right in a lot of areas. Right. And if you notice, that was his demise. 40 Glock got ran out of California. He moved to Vegas. Now, mind you, I'm from LA. I'm from Compton. I grew up, moved out to LA. To Vegas. When the shit happened with 40 Glock, guess who we used to catch on the strip with a bunch of hoe bitches down there towards the Mandalay Bay? 40 Glock. What happened? The homie seen what he was doing. They ran his ass off the strip. Okay, so it says if you sue your boss being a gang member, you're a rat too. Your boss committed a criminal act and you need to respond with a criminal act and sit in jail. So wait a minute. What do you mean, time? I'm lost at that. I mean, how do you respond with a criminal act? I'm lost. Explain that to me. I want you to be real thorough with that, time. If you're a gang member and you're working to make ends meet, right? And your boss decides to come up to you and say, you didn't fold that box right, I'm gonna hit you upside the head with this hammer. What criminal act are you talking about? I'm lost at that point. Yeah, I'm lost at that point. Like I said, I totally 100% agree with a gang member suing another gang member, because if you're at odds, if that's the case, we'll have billions or millions of fucking lawsuits. You feel me? So that's what it is. But I totally don't agree with what you're saying. All right, let's run out here. Let's go.
Confused because nigga, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know where this coming from.
Whatever criminal revenge you decide to take, no, that's not criminal. Listen. So what I'm saying is, if let's use Snoop Dogg as an example, right? If Snoop Dogg has something going on, right, and let's say fucking a big company, VH1, decides to come into Snoop Dogg's life and do something that's affecting his brand and his business to the point to where it's illegal and he can sue for it, how is Snoop Dogg a rat? You see what I'm saying? Now, if Snoop Dogg's on the block and one of his enemies come up and bump him upside his head and he decides to sue, Snoop Dogg's a rat at that point. That's what comes with that lifestyle. When you gang bang, you got to expect other gang members to come knock you upside your head. So if you on the block and a op come knock you upside your head and you sue, that's not how this shit work. When we put ourselves in a situation to say I'm blood, I'm Crip, that's what comes with this shit. There was not a day in Vegas where I walked out the house and I didn't think that I was going to get knocked down. That was the conscience I lived with. When you have enemies, that's the conscience you live with. I walked out the house every day in Vegas like, I'm out of here today. And I think that's what kind of like saved my life in a way, because, coming out the house thinking that way, I was always on point. I'm paying attention. I'm looking behind me. I'm watching what's in front of me, whatever the case may be. But if a nigga bumped me upside my head with something and I didn't, lose my life, I'm not taking him to court. That's what come with this gangbanging shit. Like I said, so now, like I said, Snoop Dogg got this big business and VH1 decides to come do something that's illegal to him. And he said, you know what? Y'all trying to tear down my brand. I'm suing y'all. That's not snitching. That's not how it works. You said your boss physically assaulted you and so assault him back. No. I'm not saying you assault him back. What I'm saying is, time, if you are a gang member and you're on a job and your boss decides to come up to you and say, hey, you didn't fold that box right, and he assaults you, and you don't do nothing back, you have all the right to sue that company for what he just did. He's not a gang member. Snitching only works when it comes to gang banging in a certain way. Megan Thee Stallion, total civilian. She can tell. Okay. I think I just seen a clip of Bow Wow.
But
I don't know if y'all seen
she's a
it.
lie snitch. The type
Well, yeah,
WAP
I
you
mean, but
talking about. She's a
she's
lie
a
snitch.
civilian, so she can do that. You feel me? Like she's not affiliated. I think I just seen a clip of they showed a clip of Bow Wow telling on, I don't know if it was his baby mama, she, assaulted him in like a domestic violence situation. Bow Wow's not part of a gang. He's not a member.
Well, let
So
me float your boat on that. Look, me and you, I'll
right,
call you and talk to you about that one, right?
right,
But let me say this: how do you feel if you're Bow Wow, right?
right, right,
If you're anybody with any level of fame and stardom, right? And you put your hands on a woman and you
right,
could lose a lot. Think about, respectfully, what happened to Chris Brown when he went through the situation with Rihanna. According to vlogs and
right,
news reportings, he lost a bunch of endorsements and things like that. Think
right,
about the late great Kobe Bryant, because of what he was accused of. He lost endorsements, things like that. Look at Tory Lane right now, because of what he was accused of, with no actual real hard details to put him where he's at.
right.
Um, so I think in a situation like Bow Wow, and I don't stand for snitching, but I think if you're at a certain level of, you have this certain level of celebrity, one wrong move can throw
All
all
right.
that
So,
shit out the window.
so can I say
So
this?
with a
Does
woman,
does who?
and if it's a domestic violence thing, I could kind of
Right,
side with Bow Wow. Now, man on man in the streets, Bow got to handle his business.
right. So let me ask you this: does Bow Wow? Well, who Bow Wow associates himself with, does that play a factor? Because what I'm saying is, even though Bow Wow is not affiliated, we go and look at who Bow Wow has been around. People like Snoop Dogg, like these known gang members that Bow Wow's been around. So does that play into him being called a snitch, even though he's not affiliated, for saying, "Hey, well, she assaulted me, she hit me first." And shit.
I mean, like I said, I'm gonna call you and we'll talk about Bow Wow. So I can give you a little intel that I'm not gonna put online.
Hey, Black
But
Wolf, there you go. You hit it on the nose, bro. And that's what I'm trying to explain the time. Like you hit it on the nose. If I'm, on a job and I get hurt, whether it's from a fucking piece of metal falling on me or the boss hurts me, that rewards me workers' comp. That's not being a snitch. Like I said, if I'm on a job and my ops at the same job, my op decides to walk up to me and fire on me, and I decide to say, "Well, I'm suing you." I'm a rat at that point. So thank you, Black Wolf. But go ahead, do your shit, Drip. Drip, can you hear me?
no, I was just saying that in the Bow Wow situation, I'm gonna call you, give you a little intel. But
Right,
regardless whether he's affiliated or not, I just think, when you get to a certain level, I think you just need to fall back and do things, by the books. You can keep all them chips you worked hard for. I'm not saying sell out. I'm not saying snitch. But
right,
like in a situation where you a man and you get into it with your woman,
right.
and she get the hitting on you, it might just be safe to just walk away and,
And you know
whatever.
what? You absolutely right. And now I'm starting to understand what you're saying. So if my wife came up to me right now and just started beating my ass, there's no way in hell I would ever tell the police on her. So now I know what you're talking about. I fully understand. I'm never gonna say my wife harmed me, take her to jail. It's not gonna happen. So now I understand what you're saying. All right, let's go. Let's run out of here.
I'm straight left field, bro. I'm gonna explain it to you right now for the last time, bro. Listen, bro. You don't want to listen. Go ahead. Explain it, because I really don't know. The nigga Donat show hits me up. Say, come on to the show. I clicked the link.
All right, so the dude Donat. Now, mind you, I was trying to figure out who he was. Remember, he mentioned two names, Ralph and Donat. I didn't know who Donat was. So when he sends me the link to who Ralph was, when we click on the link sent us to a YouTube channel that the dude Donat runs, and Ralph is just part of the show. Now, when you click on this link, I'm trying to figure out how Big Homie CC is even involved with these type of people, because when you click on the link, this whole channel is built off rainbow shit. If y'all know what rainbow is. No, I'm not lying. It's totally built off of nothing but rainbow men. I'm new to YouTube. I don't know the words to say, so I'm gonna just use the word rainbow. This whole show, it consists of all rainbow men. Okay. And so when I click on this link, because he keeps saying the dude Ralph, remember, he's texting Loose Cannon, but he's texting me because he think the number he's texting is Loose Cannon. So when he sends me the link and I click on the link, because he keeps saying this dude Ralph, yeah, he sent me to Rainbow Village. I didn't even stay in there 2 seconds. I bloop, I'm off, I'm out of there. It was, yeah, bitch this, bitch that. Niggas would listen, we don't even want to do none of that. Run the audio.
And a nigga named Ralph. The nigga Ralph is prepared.
Yeah. You said what? Huh? Right here. I put them in here. They're not there no more? I don't. They were there. I put them there. All right, let's go.
We heard that phone call, but we heard the phone call. He said that. Okay, so he heard the phone call. He said between him and Wack. I don't know the phone call, bro. You and Wack. Okay, so if he heard it, then it was nothing but positive shit, right? Because there wasn't nothing bad about it. California, I'm a licensed private investigator. I'm gonna take a job next week with Las Vegas Police Department for $91,000. Bro, stop talking to me about the police shit, bro. I don't give a fuck about no police shit, bro.
Boom. So this is what I caught on audio as well. If you listen, I'm about to take a job with Metropolitan Police Department, which is Las Vegas Police, for what, $91,000. Once again, I don't give a fuck if you're working security guard at CVS. You're the police. So what I'm saying is, if you at CVS and you're working security guard, what are you there for? You are there to stop crime. You are there to stop people from shoplifting, any crime that goes on. As a security guard, you don't take people to jail, right? So as a security guard, if you stop somebody that's shoplifting $700 worth of shit, right? Your job description says if they commit a certain type of crime, guess who you have to contact? The police. I don't care what it is. Anything involving the badge that's sending somebody to jail, you are a rat. This man just literally, let me run it back again. I'll run it back for y'all. Listen closely.
I'm a licensed private investigator.
I'm a licensed private investigator. Private investigators have affiliation with who? The police. Run audio.
I'm gonna take a job next week with Las Vegas Police Department for $91,000. Bro, stop talking.
I'm about to take a job with Las Vegas Police Department for $91,000. He already said it, police. And Cannon immediately says, stop talking to me about that police shit. Run the audio.
About the police shit, bro. I don't give a fuck about no police shit, bro. I only move tactical, and I planned for all of this. Reggie Wright Jr. called me.
I only move tactical, and I plan for all of this. So he planned to be the police. This is the same person that I'm looking at with people in the comments saying this is a stand-up, solid, thoroughbred, GD, wherever he from, dude. No, seriously. Let's be realistic right now. Okay. Y'all hear this audio, right? Is this a real live Chicago goon? Anybody in the comments? Is this a real live Chicago goon? Because this is, as far as what I know, I've been on a yard with cats from Chicago. I have been around some real thoroughbred Chicago dudes, and yeah, they don't talk about being the police. Okay, run audio.
Called me and said, "Listen, you taking the whole internet. Be prepared for Loose Cannon and Wack 100. I'm prepared for this." Okay, so I'm a man of God. I'm a man of God. Okay, but Frankie White told you this, right? I just did bomb first yesterday. Okay, so you just did bomb first. Okay, cool. But what I'm trying to tell you is like, bro, the shit that y'all got going on, and people are saying stuff. Reggie White is a. You put me on the phone with White, bro, and y'all tried to line me up, bro. I'm not that. Nobody tried to line you up. Cause stop saying I tried to line you up, nigga. I didn't try to line shit up, bro. Y'all got on the phone and y'all made beats. Y'all squashed it. Nigga sent me a link. I'm finna on this link that nigga sent me from yesterday. That's sad though, but that's my man. So that's my man. You talking about
Black Wolf, you are absolutely correct.
Bro, I'm not about to let
If you press charges, you're snitching.
It's like a nigga saying they about to sue you. I'm not about to stand for that. You supposed to be a street nigga? I've been sued. Street nigga, I'm not about to stand for that. I've been sued several times, and y'all not doing no street nigga shit. The street niggas link. The nigga, I link.
Y'all heard it right. Y'all not doing no street nigga shit because street niggas link. Now, mind you, at this time, we've already got an address Big Homie sent to Luce Cannon. Remember, Big Homie CC at this time sent the address to me. He's thinking my number is Cannon's number. So he sends me the address. All I do is copy and paste and I send to Cannon. Me and Cannon is on this phone call. You just don't hear me talk. But if you listen to the background, you can hear a bunch of motherfucking kids. I got 7 kids. 4 of them are here. You're going to hear my kids in the background yelling and screaming. And that's my audio. Okay. So Cannon's on his way to the address he sends. Okay. He's not knowing this. Well, Cannon's telling him, like, I'm on my way. He's thinking Cannon for a joke. Cannon's actually counting down how far away he is. All right. So run audio. Now he said your homies is not gonna pop up. I'm gonna explain to y'all right now. Dead homies. On my dead sister, rest in peace. IBM gonna pop up with Luce. IBM get busy. We get busy on any and every nigga. We don't give a fuck what the situation is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. IBM is them niggas. Trust me, we get a lot of hate because we roll with Cannon. We don't walk behind Cannon. We walk with Cannon. We are all IBM. Trust me, we get hate through and through. But I'm going to explain something to y'all right now. When shit hit the fan, every nigga from IBM is going to go. Dead homies. We out there. Period. Run the audio.
You telling me to meet up? Let's line it up right now then. Okay, where
Let's line it up right now. Listen to the audio. I want y'all to hear this shit. Go ahead.
You in Vegas? I'm in California. Let's line it up right now.
All right, so mind you, right? Now listen to this part. I'm gonna prove to y'all how this man's a liar. He tells him, "Let's link right now." Cannon asks him, "Are you in Vegas?" He say, "No, I'm in California." Anybody that has a smart mind in this chat right now, California and Las Vegas has the same time zone. Listen to the audio. I'm gonna show y'all that this nigga becoming CC is full of wolf tickets. This is what this nigga do.
You in Vegas right now? I'm in Vegas right now, dead homies. I'll get on a private jet right now and come to Vegas. Where's he at? Okay, he in Vegas too. Okay, bet. Let's link up at Look Who TV Studios.
There it is.
What's wrong with these burger buns?
Right. So I thought he texted me the name of the studio, and there it is right there. Look who TV Studios. Okay. He tells Cannon that it's Look Who TV Studios. Okay. So remember, he's texting Cannon thinking that he's texting Cannon, but he's actually texting me. So hold on, let me find the text messages. Where is it at? Kids, let me finish it. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all. Man, how did it click off? Hold on, give me a second. I want to show y'all something real quick. Not to throw y'all off. Let me pull up his text messages again. I need to just save it because it's throwing me off. Oh, here we go. All right, so he says in the audio, it's Look Who's TV Studios, right? So he sends Canon the address to pull up, right? Remember, Look Who TV Studios. He's thinking he's texting Canon on Canon number, but he's actually texting me. So if you look at the address right there, you see it? I don't know if y'all can see it correctly, but I'll read it to y'all. It says 3571 East Sunset, Las Vegas. This is the address he sends to so-called Canon, but he sends it to me. All right, so run audio. Oh shit, it's muted.
Let's link up and look. Bro, I don't care what studio, nigga. I can to somebody's house. Bro, let's link up and Look Who TV Studios.
Look Who TV Studios.
Right there and there, face to face. Other than
You hear them, right?
Let's do it. Other than that, okay, listen, bro. Just send the address. Send the address. I'm gonna send it right now. Other than that, I'm taking
Boom. Send the address. I'm gonna send it right now. That's when he sends me the address. Look Who TV Studios. Okay. He sends the address. Okay. Which is 3571 East Sunset, Las Vegas. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention very close.
everybody to court on the gas. Bro, CC, stop talking to me about some police shit, bro. I'm finna send you the address. All right. Send me the address. Okay, I'm waiting. Because when I go down there to go see them kids and they showing me iPads.
Shelby, as I'm listening to this audio, you hear one person screaming in the background the whole time. Take a wild guess. Serial.
iPad videos, y'all. No. That ain't no. It's past street shit. Because when y'all first got me on the stream, I said let's link up. Y'all on there laughing and joking. No, I'm not laughing and joking, bro. Listen, CC. Okay, listen. Let's stop the slanderish shit because you know I'm gonna pull up any time, any place, anywhere. I'm the only nigga on the internet saying Luce cannon pull up. No, everybody says that, bro. Everybody. You just have random haters that just say things, bro. You was. But at the end of the day, it's like, bro, you can't say that if we got past something and the nigga say something about a conversation that I'm not aware of. I'm not about to be on the phone talking to a homosexual, talking about I recorded they homie CC and play a recording. That's not what I'm about to do.
Right.
That's what y'all. If I have a problem, though, that's what y'all. If I have a problem, no, it's not because I'm gonna tell you because pull up and let's talk. Just saying, we don't pump 10. Insane. What are you doing? Right? Oh no.
Now, mind you, this dude keeps saying insane as he's already, talked about being the cops.
Y'all got going on, bro? On the guy, and like, bro, I'm not finna be playing with niggas, man. On the gang, I'm not. I'm out here. I'm a man of God, bro. I'm out here fighting evil. Y'all supposed to be helping me, but y'all want to play this little lame shit. I never said. Playing lame shit. Okay, listen, cuz let's do this, right? You say you coming out here, right? Yeah. Oh yes, I'm coming.
Listen.
Okay, so you come and send the address and we're gonna link. I just sent you the address right now. You got it. Okay.
Right. So mind you, like I said, he sent the address to what he thought was Canon number. Canon gave him my number, so he sends me the address. So when he sends me the address, all I do is send it to Luce. Okay.
What time you want to link up? Man, y'all ain't gonna pull up though, bro. Look, when
y'all hear it? Y'all not gonna pull up. Oh my God, y'all not gonna pull up. IBM definitely gonna pull up on any nigga. We don't give a fuck who you are, what you got, where you from. If we can get to you, we gonna come.
I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna be right there. Bro, I will pull up right now.
I'm gonna be right there. Right? That's what he said.
All right, hold on. Right there. Hold on. I'm finna call the pilot. I'm gonna round me and phone them up. I'm gonna call you back 10 minutes. Yep.
Hey, Meta, what is this
And mind you,
Comedian by Mauricio Catalan worth $6.2 million.
he going to the address where Luke's supposed to link up with him, right? To pull up, right? Watch this shit. This is Big Homie CC, y'all, the liar. All right, he got off the phone. So that's me talking. Now, if you listen, that's me talking. Didn't know I was on the phone. Now y'all hear me. I wish I could have been in Vegas right now. Dead homies. Listen, I'll remind it for y'all again. That's me. Listen. All right, he got off the phone. But I couldn't be in Vegas right now. My mom, nigga. You hear my brother in the background? He's a straight cop. Now, here it is. We post the screenshots of him texting me, right? I want no parts of anything y'all got going. I'll never slander you. I'm not an internet nigga. I will never argue or go back and forth. Leave me alone, brother. I'm going to speak to TD Jakes Church next week. I'm a man of God. I got a contract right now, 56 episodes with iHeartRadio, $2 million, and I offered y'all to get involved. Now, if you go look at the thumbnail on this live, this same screenshot is on my thumbnail. All right, so let's go play it. I'm going to take legal action and suing anyone attempting to damage my name and backed by Christian community in the Catholic Church. Y'all got niggas calling me from prison, and I got powerful organizations, even the NOI, that's the Nation of Islam, asking, do I need assistance? Y'all got it. Leave me alone. I won't mention y'all. Don't mention me. I will never respond or speak to y'all ever again. This is Big Homie CC. I don't want to be friends. I don't want to be cool. I don't want any association with any of you. If my name gets mentioned, I'll see all parties in court. Leave me alone. I'm off the internet.
Look,
Boom. Here we go. Once again, let me see if I can zoom in on this. I don't know if y'all can see it. The address 3571 East Sunset, Las Vegas. And what do you know? My nigga Cannon is that
y'all see the
3571. Yeah. Cannon pulled up. Watch it.
address, right? Big Homie CC sent it to me. Cuz told me to pull up. He told me that we could get down. Nobody pull up on him. Dead homies. Where you at, sweetheart? Listen, this is not playing. Bro, I'm the boogeyman. I don't be doing all that cloud chasing, all that sucking stuff, all the weird stuff like that, bro. I'm really about the action, bro. Like dead homies, like you gotta stop playing. You told me to pull up. You said that you're gonna get busy, you're gonna be here. Your homies is gonna be here. It's a parking lot. I don't know what this place is. Like, I walk in and it's just white people sitting there, bro. What type of goofy stuff is that? Y'all gonna hear the content.
Remember, this is supposed to be some studio place, like where they, obviously film or do music, right? Remember, he said that. Some studio place.
Y'all gonna hear him talking. Y'all gonna say, "Oh, I sent you the address." I'm gonna show y'all the text messages so he can't get out of it. Like, bro, stop talking about suing. Stop talking about police stuff, bro. You're not like that, sweetheart. You really not. I am like this. So, sweetie, we out here where you said you was gonna be at, right? The people see the address. They know you BSing. They know you not like that. They know you not tough. You gotta stop playing and acting like you just this raw gimmick, bro. You is exposed. You know I'm gonna pull up every single time. Stop acting like that, please. Before I hunt you down, it'd be a manhunt on you, bro. But you want to get the police talking about now you want to be a police officer, all this tough talk because you exposed, we exposed you. Stop it. You know how I get down. You not like that. Dead homies. Here's the content. Sweetie! Sweetie!
Why was she talking to my baby mama?
I feel so
All right, so
confident
boom.
thanks to weight loss by
Now, mind you, big homie CC drops the Addy. Luce pulls up. Nobody's there. When Luce went into that building, he called me. He said, "Man, I went in. It was a bunch of certain type of folks in cubicles, and somebody was in there saying, 'Call the police.'" Okay, so furthermore leads to what's been leading up for the last couple of days. Now, since that happened, big homie CC, I go at him. I get at his ass on Instagram. Boom, I'm on his neck. If you guys are not following on Instagram, IBM, the same name y'all see on the screen, IBM Hoodlum, that's H004LUM. So IBM 8004LUM. Anything that got to do with Luce, any IBM content is all on my Instagram. My shit be going up on Instagram. Remember, we just started the IBM World YouTube channel not even 2 weeks. I've been had the YouTube account, but I've never did anything with it until about 10, 11 days ago. My Instagram going up right now. Okay. So, I get at him on Instagram. He decided to block me. I didn't realize until like 3 or 4 days ago, he finally unblocked me, but he blocked me. Okay. Cause I was on his ass. So mind you, it's been a month and a half. The whole big homie CC conversation was dead. We heard nothing about big homie CC. There was no mentioning from Cannon about big homie CC. We thought he just faded off the planet. Mind you, 3 or 4 days ago, Cannon hit me like, we got to go to this event, blase, da-da-da-da. So when I get to the event, Cannon texts me like, guess who up here? And we pressing him. I'm like, who? He like, big homie CC. I'm like, I'm going to send you the clip. If y'all think I'm lying, man, look. I'm not lying. I'm going to type in Luce name in my text. And I'm going to show you where he sent me right here. Boom. This is where Cannon says he sent me the clip. He says, I'm going to send you the clip. This is the real original clip, okay? Boom. Cannon sends me the clip. And I'm watching it. I'm like, okay, this is where he's talking about law enforcement once again. So let's watch this clip. All right. So this is what's leading up to what's going on today. So
What up? See, this is what we're going to get an understanding, because I ran into big homie CC, and immediately he started copping and pleading. Don't get me wrong. He could tell stories and he could create things and stuff, but I want y'all to always know the real. I want y'all really to understand the facts, because y'all be thinking like people be on the internet and they be super tough. Don't get me wrong, he might be tough. He can be, but I'm tougher. And I'm the type of dude that stand on everything I say. So when I see him, he get. I'm like, hold on, cuz we gotta talk, right? You gotta talk to me. You gotta holler at me, dead homies, right? So we pull up, we start talking and stuff, and me, I swear, it was supposed to be no internet stuff, right? None. But big homie CC put a clip up of like he basically ran into us and checked us. You get what I'm saying? For the internet. But y'all about to see the real clip. Y'all about to see a whole different energy when it comes down to me running into big homie CC and how people say they like that. How
now,
people
mind you, people got to understand this, right? I got a lot of messages from people, even in my comments, like, well, you know, I thought Luce was supposed to, do something to him, when he's seen him. Let me explain something to you. Once a person openly admits he's a police, at that point, we don't want to do nothing to him, because 9 times out of 10, if we do something to him, And guess what's gonna happen? It's kind of like the Charleston White situation. Why you think Charleston White pokes his chest out? Why y'all think he does what he does? Because Charleston White has openly admitted that he's the police. So that being said, anybody that decides to do something to Charleston White, if they do, you going to jail. You gonna be in prison. So a lot of people hit me up like, yeah, Luce said he was gonna get at big homie CC, and when he seen him, he didn't do nothing. Now, mind you, when you listen to a month and a half ago, Blood already admitting he the police. So why the fuck would anybody from IBM run into this dude and decide to say, well, let me hurt this dude or let me do something to him, knowing he's the police? Like I said, let's be realistic, man. We got to be realistic in this situation. Any gangster that know how this shit work, and you dealing with somebody who openly admitted, I'm the police, I will tell on your ass, is not going to see a person they have an issue with and decide to say, well, let me still do something to this cat. Okay, so run the audio.
How people say they
Well, the clip, should I say?
no. When you see me, you see the hands before God. So,
Well,
sweetie,
Shelby,
sweetie,
here.
y'all gotta stop playing. I am tough, really tough. People be like, "Oh, no, I'm not one of them. I'm gonna get busy." This for a fact. While people be playing and acting like y'all gonna play with my name, when I see you, I tell everybody do something, right? This is what y'all don't understand. I tell people where I'm going. How many people does that? And I pull up. Yeah, I don't 51 fake. When I'm outside, I'm letting people know. Come and get that energy. Oh, it's not like that, Cannon. I know. It's like that with me. Facts. Bro, dead homies, it's like, it's different off the dribble, boy. I learned from a youngster, nigga, how to dribble down the court and shoot. I didn't watch no NBA. I was on a block trying to get, like, come on, like, this is the thing. But when y'all be saying all the respect thing and all the tough stuff, when it comes down to these people, oh, he's gonna do what?
So mind you, right? I have audio. I have not, I'm the type of person, like, if somebody, shoots me some shit, I'm not gonna just put it out there without them saying, hey, it's okay to put out. You feel me? Um, the Luce did send me some audio that was from a couple individuals that was there when they came face to face, and this individual broke down what happened from his perspective, and it does not favor big homie CC. You know what I mean? But me being IBM, whatever Cannon send me, I don't just say, hey, I'm gonna shoot this out there unless you say it's cool to shoot out there. But I wish I can play that audio for y'all, because the audio is like, it totally contradicts what big homie CC is running around saying, because you got people who was there that seen what happened that's saying, hey, this is what happened, this is what I seen. You feel me? So my bad, I clicked off of it.
Dribble, boy.
Here's what a whole home water
Let me mute that to the ad is over.
to check pricing.
Boy, I learned from a youngster, nigga, how to.
All right, so let me get to the clip to where he actually posted a video of them talking, which I have in my shorts right now. If you guys go look at my YouTube shorts, that video is in my shorts.
You thought that's what you want?
All right, right here. I think it's coming up.
Y'all watch this clip.
Mind you, according to Big Homie CC, he said something in the sense of, now mind you, there was an audio call that came out today. There was a FaceTime call with 600 Luce Cannon and Big Homie CC. And he said something in the sense of, Wack looked like he was getting ready to skip up out of there once he seen that Big Homie CC was there. Now, if you look at this still shot, this is Wack, this is Luce. Why would a man that's scared or ready to skip up out of there because he see Big Homie CC be literally standing 2 feet away from him? Okay. That's why I said this internet shit is unrealistic when it comes to certain situations. And I feel like Big Homie CC has found the recipe on how to keep his name in algorithm. Now, if you guys don't know, keeping your name in algorithm when it comes to the internet, you make so much money off of it. Okay. From what I'm seeing right here, it doesn't look like Big Homie CC is running anybody off. It doesn't look like the homies is running him off. It looks like they're having a respectable conversation. All right. So let's run the content. All right, boom. And if you see here, the guy with the beard, that's one of the homies' uncles from Vegas. Yeah, Gerson. All right. So you gotta understand, behind these two dudes, Cannon and Whack, is about 20 dudes. Okay. Now, if they wanted to do something to this cat, they could have easily did something to him. But what you guys need to understand, Big Homie CC, if y'all been here, has openly admitted to being the police. Why would they want to do something to him inside of a big event that I can guarantee there's at least 20 to 30 police inside this big event? Let's be realistic. Okay, we're gonna do that. Let's go. Boom. Look at Whack. Whack is literally doinking this nigga in the chest. Do I gotta play it again? He over here laughing. I think this dude is what Big Homie CC. He's laughing. Okay, so let's look at it again. Whack literally gonna start doing this to his chest. Boom, 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 boom. Right. Y'all got too much power online. Going insane. Now, watching that clip, right? I don't see anything that says that Whack was getting ready to shoot up out of there when he knew Big Homie CC was there, or whatever the case. I see a clip to where there's three individuals having a conversation. Big Homie CC in my eyes was having a conversation to kill off what has been transpiring in the last month and a half. If you look at Whack and Luce, they're willing to go with that because of the situation with him being the police. I'm sorry, but once a nigga openly admits that he's the police, there's no way in hell I'm going to do anything to you, especially in an environment like Pixie. Okay, knowing that there's nothing but police around. Okay, so you know, Big Homie CC, he made a couple clips after that. Once he figured out he was safe, he you know, made some clips when they wasn't paying attention, made it seem like something other than what it was. But um, you know, IBM was there. You know, I'm tapped in with all my niggas. Um, there's other audio, there's other clips that we have not put out. That's more than likely not gonna get put out. That proves he's a liar. You know, this is the same dude, like I said, that talks about being the police, and 10 seconds later talks about being from a gang or banging on his gang. You feel me? So um, I mean, that was the whole point of this whole stream, man, was to shed light on who Big Homie CC is. He's a liar. And I have all the proof on my phone just alone that he's a liar, and he's definitely 100% the police. So any big CC fans out there, um, you know, if y'all support him, y'all support him. I won't take that from y'all, but just know your man's ain't who he say he is. All the insane shit, all the Chicago shit he talk about, he's not that. I think he uses that for clout in a way, but like I said, he's just figured out the internet shit. That's all it is, man. So that being said, man, I'm up out of here, man. Appreciate everybody who tuned in, man. Remember, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the IBM004 channel. We are new to YouTube. You know, I talked to Luce, and I'm like, man, every time I look on YouTube, every channel that's speaking on Luce and IBM, it's always somebody just going against us, man. We need a voice over on YouTube. You know, let's create the IBM World channel, man, and we go from there. So, man, make sure you guys Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Time, appreciate you tuning in. Black Wolf, everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody who decided to pull up, man, and you know, chill with us and run that content, man. Thank you guys, man, and hopefully we see y'all again. Remember, I am IBMH004LUM. I'm part of the IBM team, which is Luce Cannon team. Follow me on Instagram. It's the same spelling, IBMH004LUM, IBMH004LUM on Instagram, man. And appreciate you guys, man. IBM World, and I'm out. Peace. Boom.